Hey everyone, what is going on? Um, let's see. How's my Saturday after Saturday? I haven't touched Zelda since Saturday, since 11 hours on Saturday. So that's
That's good.
something.
I think for the people, we need to recap what happened on Saturday for those who did not watch, couldn't make it,
Let's
and
let's start
just
off.
sort of a follow-up.
So let's start off with hello everyone. It's Tuesday night. Welcome to Folkwise Live. This is where we talk about the folklore of video games and video games and folklore. And yeah, we've got a special stream tonight because unlike the first 3 weeks of this enterprise, we're not talking about narrative this week. But let's see. Yeah, week one we did Hades. We talked myth.
We did Hades.
Something I studied a lot in my master's. What I do in my PhD? More on that later. Week two, we had Christina Downs on talking about legend. Got into some legend conversation, which was really cool. And then we had some true crime in the folk narratives that inspire true crime. And then week three, we had Gina Jurgensen on. And we played The Wolf Among Us. We got all folktale, specifically fairy tale, which is just the folktale most people. Let's say the prototypical form of folktale is fairy tale. But today, we're not talking about a narrative. We're talking about, what would you call this? A custom? Material culture, perhaps? We're getting into food. We're getting into food today. We're getting into cooking, which is kind of like a practice.
It's almost its own whole thing because it combines performance, practice, material culture, religion. I mean, there's so much. Food permeates like every part of the human experience.
This is why I love talking about food, and this is when I found out that I could be a food scholar. I jumped on it immediately. We are playing the 2017 cooking simulator known as The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
I hope everybody who thought that this was going to be about completing quests and getting to the next stage of the game.
I am done completing quests for a while. I'm just let that boy cook. That's what it is.
Let boy cook in mountains. This is great because I think that today's stream is going to align perfectly with our two interests. Yours in food and my recent interest in Appalachian foodways and environment stuff.
That's right. Talk a little about what you're doing there.
Yeah, so I'm a PhD student at Ohio State University, and right now the thing that folklorists like to do there, which not all the folklorists, but one of the big things Appalachian studies, a lot of them, is Appalachian studies. And so I'm taking classes with Dr. Mary Hufford, who is like environmental folklorist extraordinaire, and has written a ton about Appalachian foodways, environments, culture, all that kind of jazz. That's her sort of region of the world. And it's been great. And so I feel like this is cool because I know a lot about like gathering practices and the importance of food and gardening as it pertains to communities and creating community life and sharing and building relationships with each other, and how important the land is and access to the land. And we could get on and on and on about
but we will get there in the third hour.
Right, exactly. And so I'm going to save all of that energy, but I'm excited particularly for today because I feel like this is a cool place that like our interests align very directly. And it's cool. And I'm just excited to play.
Yeah, so, and have Dr. TJ Smith on later, who is our Appalachian food expert, who's the Appalachian food expert.
Magawa, we're already getting off to a great start because we can talk about Molly Moochers. Okay, let's, are we ready to get
I think you need to talk about Molly Moochers, like, right now.
Molly Moochers? Death Loris probably knows about Molly Moochers.
Let's get into some Molly Moochers.
Molly Moochers is what you call mushroom hunting, or specifically when you hunt moral mushrooms, morels, sometimes people call them. Molly Moochers are great, and Dr. Hufford has tried so hard to try and figure out what the source of this term Molly Moocher is, and so are things like the fangs ingredients? They're like you can make like weapons out of them.
You can
right?
make like
You can't
weapons out of them.
food.
Yeah. What is this?
Oh,
Steak.
steak.
We love steak.
Who creature boned this? Whose meat is this?
Oh, who creature boned this? That's how.
Yeah.
That's how English works.
That's how internet works. That's how Daisy on the internet works. Who creature boned this? Mandor handhook car gun.
I'm gonna. Let's
Potion.
see. You think I should mount Ostension and see what's up? Oh, here's a fire. We promised a cooking stream.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to see if I can't find Ostension.
Yeah, I will also add, maybe to recap where we ended up in the game. Why make potions when you can make food? Serious question. Good point.
Very good question. Let's see what I got. What do I got? I'm gonna hold a. Oh, okay. You know what? I think my You want to be able to see the boy, right?
Yeah.
And my rupees.
The bright boy. So to recap from the like 11-hour stream that.
Oh yeah, recap my my marathon.
Highlights included, which you can watch on our channel. We have clips and a couple different highlights from that stream if you want to see like the funny parts or like the quick parts of what happened.
Yeah, we've made some clips.
Yeah. The long story short is that Dom had never played Breath of the Wild before, so we wanted to get far enough in the game where we could actually create good recipes, hunting, gathering, for this stream to talk about food and foodways in games. And so a couple things that happened. Dom did a bunch of puzzles and hated it. Because Dom no like puzzle, Dom like strategy.
Wait, hold the.
Wait.
I'm gonna cook this right now, but I think I'm about to have a problem.
Oh my god! Oh no! You about?
What I get? Ooh.
Keyword.
So many hearts. All right. All right.
Go. This place about to blow. Pop, 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 pop.
I love Kesha.
Oh no, I know, me too.
Kesha's the best.
This stream stands Kesha.
We really do. All right. Guess I'm fighting my way out of this.
Good luck.
Oh, and it's raining?
Oh my god.
Right when I wanted to light the shit on fire, it starts raining.
Dom also hates rain because not everything is ladders when rain. Oh, also in this game, everything is ladders.
Everything is ladders, though. That is real.
Everything is ladders, which is great. Not every game, everything ladders, but in Zelda, everything is ladders. And
this is mess with me and then you're tweaking ho. This is for Bobby Schmurder.
Yeah. Rain is hard, and also then Dom got a horse. No, then we saw Thick Fairy.
Thick Fairy. I forgot all about Thick Fairy, honestly.
Saw beautiful Thick Fairy. And then then Dom got a horse, and it became named Ostension.
I love Ostension.
It's very
good. We should go see where he is.
And then we got we'll go see Ostension soon. And then it became a horse simulator for a second.
Oh yeah, you.
And then Dom did some tasks for people in villages and got a ingredient tracker, excuse me. And
yes.
then now
I'm here. Shut up!
Now we're
Shut up, you! Yeah, apparently people have been telling me they've been singing Horse with No Name, but Horse Named Ostension.
Yes.
Goat his friend, not ladder.
Yeah. Goat food. Oh, Skelly boy. Okay. You can ride rhinos, though?
I didn't know there were going to be rhinos.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, look at... I don't know why I'm surprised about cutting the grass in a Zelda game, but I didn't know it was going to look so good.
You're collecting your weeds. For Nook. For Leaf.
Yeah, I need that new drop.
Oh yeah, we met bears. Bear is ladder.
Bear is definitely ladder.
Bear is ladder.
We've heard bear is ladder.
Wall ladder. Wall ladder!
This is like,
Wow.
Mega Man.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know where I'm going, but I don't think I can get there.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But everything ladder. Oh no.
Is this ladder enough for me? Yeah, I think, which one is stable? I'm thinking about that. Let me try to do this dumb shit, because it's dumb.
This is the moment for that. Oh my god.
What?
Oh. This is so silly. Oh yeah. Yeet! Ice ladder. It's okay. Oh.
What? Ice ladder break?
Oh.
Okay,
No
I'm
ice
warping.
ladder break.
Stable.
Oh.
Stabile.
I do remember the part when you turned to that stable and went, I thought that was a dragon.
Can't believe it's a horse. Can't believe that's a horse. Okay, I've been working on.
Oh my god.
Okay, what's our pun for diners, drive-ins, and dives? Durians, drumsticks, and glides. Not bad. Not bad.
A good one. I was gonna say like
we can do better, but it's a great start.
Bobkins.
Take horse. Oh, hi. Ost.
That's all I got.
Buddy. Yeah, triple D. I think as long as it's triple letter, will be good. Oh, what's up, buddy?
Oh yeah.
Daisy, where to?
Horse.
Honestly, where to?
Okay.
The world is our popcorn.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do a Google search.
For
rare ingredients in Breath of the Wild.
Welcome to Durian's Drumsticks and Glides. I'm your host, the hero of the wilds.
Big hardy radish. We can collect this.
Big hardy radish.
It's really rare. Keep your eye out in temperate grassy areas for the telltale purple flower.
Temperate grassy areas. Oh, I guess there is a temperature gauge.
There's lots of good fish. Maybe there should be a fishing simulator.
That's called Fire Emblem Three Houses.
True.
True. And I know the rhythm.
True.
I know the fishing rhythm, so I'm down.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, one thing I already know we have to get is a durian, right?
Oh, that's the king of fruits.
We have to go. Yeah, we gotta go get a durian.
Point me on the direction to a durian.
Okay.
Can you see where they are?
King of fruits, yeah. Common locations. I'm gonna bring up the map. Faron Grasslands and West Necluda.
Where am I at? I can see Death Mountain. I can see Death Mountain. Or is it called Death Mountain? Whoa.
Okay.
What was a sudden drop off, buddy?
At Volcano, there is a special butterfly. And then we do have to go far the other way. But we can fast travel to like Hyrule or something.
Oh my god, are we stuck? Are we stuck?
Oh no.
Is my boy stuck?
Oh, not ladder for horse.
Oh my god! My shorty gallop on the beach like a Chilean horse! My shorty gallop on the beach like a Chilean horse! Okay, I've learned my no running on cliffs lesson. I've learned that.
No cliff run.
No cliff run. There's tower.
Okay.
Have I ever told you I love Action Bronson?
Yes.
That's who that was. That's Action Bronson on the ASAP Rocky posse cut. I forget what it's called. The One Train? Yeah. My shorty gallop on the beach like a Chilean horse.
Grilling greens and glides.
I think all of these are fucking valid.
one.
All of
That's a
these are
good
so
one.
valid.
Wait, what's that shiny thing? What's in there?
What shiny thing?
Past the... Oh, it's duck. Sorry.
No, I'm very...
This
you,
is coming
you know
in
me.
very pixelated.
You
It's
know
time
me.
for duck time.
It's duck time.
Oh, yeah.
Ha-ha!
Goodbye, duck. Oh, you got it.
Nope.
Oh, that's close. Duck. Where frog? Are there frogs in this game?
Yeah, I have a frog.
Good.
I wish I had a dog
When you
to
eat it.
get that. I wish I had a dog to get that for me. That'd be so cool.
The ultimate.
Link's
the
been a
ultimate
dog, but has
peaceful dog
he ever
thing.
had a dog? I don't know if Ascension can do a marsh. Dothraki
Yeah,
horse,
no.
Dothraki fear all water. Their horses can't drink. So
Yeah, exactly. Horse afraid of water. Water, not ladder.
oh, that's a fucker.
Oh,
This is a big
Oh.
tree.
big tree.
Is it a suitable ladder?
Tree ladder. Okay, maybe. What's this?
Like a rock?
It's gonna be a car. Oh, just yep.
Okay.
Yep. Car rock.
Yeah. Oh, oh my god, that's like Naga.
like-
That's like Naga's hill from the Iron Islands. Look at that.
Damn.
We're having the King's Moot here, people.
Okay. I'm afraid for your life now that we've seen this.
What?
Okay,
Easy
I
peasy.
don't-
Hero of the Wilds.
Let's do it. I mean, I suppose we could always just,
Now I'm gonna give myself a head start.
Yeah, are you gonna be able to swim that long?
I can climb this ladder of a rock here.
Yeah.
What? Oh. Beedaloo.
Ladder rock.
Let's go this way.
I want
Daisy, talk some more about Lycan.
Oh, Lycan?
Yeah.
The Livelihoods Knowledge Exchange Network?
Yes.
They're so cool. Lycan is an organization that's based in Kentucky, although it serves communities all across Appalachia that I am now part of. It's very cool. I'll drop their website in the chat. I do video editing for them, amongst other things, and we are deeply invested in creating what the sort of organizers and founders call a knowledge commons. So we're trying to use a model of like collaboration that combines institutional structures such as like people who give money, government, grant organizations, private funders, that kind of thing, and then pulling them into conversation with communities in a way that supports and puts everybody on the same page in terms of deliverables. We're trying to not reproduce extractivist kind of practices that happen a lot in academia, where like a person will go in, take research, leave the community, and they never kind of give back to the community or have conversations about what communities want and that kind of thing. So Lycan's really cool because it sees every member of the team as having their own important pieces of knowledge that we all bring together to create something really powerful for as many people as possible. So what I do specifically with Lycan is I help create videos for a project on agroforestry, which is designed to highlight local farmers doing agroforestry type farming on their properties in different parts of Appalachia. And then the videos not only produce testimonials, which the individuals can use for their own promotion and our promotion of their work and practices, but another piece is this educational tool where the farmers themselves actually teach people how they're doing all of this farming in the first place, which will encourage more sustainable and environmentally friendly ways of farming that work with the forests in people's backyards rather than against it. So they teach, for example, like everybody wants to grow ginseng, which I bet we will talk about. Yeah, I bet we'll talk about that with TJ. But everybody wants to grow ginseng because it's a hugely profitable root in across Appalachia.
That was my
but
cool
it's
guy
also
move. Okay.
Yeah, it's also an over-harvested and kind of endangered species. And it takes like 50 years or something to grow. So people can do that, but while they're growing, ginseng on their property, they can also benefit from growing, say, black walnut trees. It's really cool. So
I second Science Wiz's comment in the chat. More forest means more IRL Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
that's what we want.
Very true.
We want the knowledge. We don't want to lose the traditionalized knowledge of the wilds. That's important.
Yeah, and so this is just one of the many, many different pieces and projects of the organization that kind of breaks down these sustainable knowledge commons by and for people who are benefiting from it's very cool. I've never been part of an organization that does such a good job at this sort of...
Hey, isn't this what I was looking for?
What? Wait,
didn't you tell me to look for a hardy radish?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, hardy radish.
I done and got it.
Nice. Okay.
Whoa.
Hardy radish. Whoa.
Lizolfo?
What is that?
Is it a Lizolfo?
Oh my god.
Is that what a Lizolfo looks like in this game?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
Thanks, Lieutenant Bud. It is pretty rad. Oh my lord.
Oh.
I done posted in the wrong neighborhood.
Oh boy. Oh, is it still? It's still coming after you.
Well, I bet.
Shit.
All right.
Oh my god.
Let's do this. You're gonna do this. We're gonna do this bossa nova style, okay?
Let's do this.
You gotta take care of that thing, or it's just gonna keep coming.
We're gonna have to what that? Oh, hi TJ. I'm gonna have to what that thing?
You're gonna have to take care of that thing, or it's just gonna keep coming.
It looks like he's gone away for now.
Maybe. Don't get 1 foot closer.
Hi, TJ's already on Discord, hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh, it is about 9 o'clock, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh, let me just.
Right now. Let's pause and let's before you do this battle.
Oh, am I doing this battle? I thought I was getting these mushrooms.
Oh, well, both, obviously.
I thought I was getting a stemella shroom.
You gotta start molly mooching.
I'm mooching that molly.
Wow, Tommy's already got a question for us about this.
Just wait till I tell you about durian fruit in this game.
Well, that's what we're trying to get. That's our next thing that we're gonna get. That
Daisy told me about durian. Yeah, Daisy told me about durian. I've heard of durian by reputation in this game.
So I just grabbed them. I'm over here at the Faron Forest, the Faron Tower, and I just grabbed a bunch of durian because I've got to go fight one of the divine beasts. I got to go fight the Thunder. What is he called? Thunder something Ganon? Some Thunder Blight.
Thunder Blight.
Yeah, he's a bastard. So I want those extra hearts to go before I go in there and do that. It's fun. I haven't picked up this game in a while.
Yeah.
Thank you, Fortnite. And,
Breath of a while.
For the Breath of a while. And I'd forgotten just how far along I'd gotten. And this is my second playthrough. And yeah. I was like, oh, I've got a divine beast to go and take care of.
Hey TJ, now that you're on stream, why don't you introduce yourself to the chat a little bit?
Yeah.
Hi. I'm TJ Smith. I'm an independent folklorist. I live in Tiger, Georgia. I'm the folklorist formerly known as the executive director of Foxfire, and that was my last full-time gig. But now I'm doing some teaching, and I'm doing some freelance work. I'm working with AFS right now on some projects. And yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm the author or editor, not author. I'm the editor of the Foxfire Book of Appalachian Cookery and the Foxfire Story, which is oral traditions in Southern Appalachia.
Amazing. Where describe on a map where you're at in Georgia?
So if you look at the state and you look at the
boy.
furthest northeastern corner of the state,
Okay.
I'm in the county. I am in the most northeastern county in Georgia, in the mountains, bordered by North Carolina to my north and South Carolina to my east.
Got it. Okay, that's actually a good visual with the two Carolinas like that.
Yeah, I'm in that little corner, about 2 hours north of Atlanta.
Cool.
And we have invited you on this wonderful adventure we're having using Breath of the Wild as a cooking simulator today. And we are gathering ingredients. And what's your relationship with Breath of the Wild? You said you just picked it up again. Just for people who don't know what your relationship to video games are, I guess.
Yeah, I am a longtime gamer. I think when we talked the other day, I was telling you all about like starting with Atari and then with something called the Magnavox Odyssey.
Yeah, Magnavox Odyssey.
And then getting my first Nintendo Christmas of 1986. I was 9 years old. And Zelda wasn't my first love. Metroid was my first love in video games. I came to Zelda, though, because of my oldest son. His first gaming system was a 2DS, and one of the games he got.
Is this guy gonna be able to hit me where I am? Oh, okay. Sorry, keep talking.
He got Link Between Worlds on the DS and played through that, and that was the first game that he beat, and so he just fell in love with Zelda. So we started playing a lot of Zelda together. And we actually played Breath of the Wild on the Wii U. Like, that was our first system we played this game on. We were in the midst of Twilight Princess, and Breath of the Wild came out, and we dropped everything and spent the next 6 months playing through this amazing game.
Nice.
Okay.
This is not a great fairy.
What the? Oh my.
No, kill that thing.
Oh.
Why?
Thanks, boss.
It bad? It bad? Okay, perfect. It sounds like chat says we're good now.
It's an ice Poe.
Oh, it's a Poe. Oh, this Poe's looking cool. Can I eat while I'm frozen? Yes, I can.
Yes.
Oh, fire arrow. Yeah, that's how Pokemon works.
That's right.
Uh-huh. Oh. Here, also, can I just... Yeah, yeet. Yo.
Nice.
Yeah, yeet.
And if you beat him, he'll give you that ice scepter.
Well, that's hype.
You'll take it. Yeah, you'll take it from him, and then you'll have an ice scepter.
Get up here. Get up here, Chunky.
There you go. You got it.
Woo!
Well
the
done,
ice
sir.
rod. Oh my god,
Nice.
I love the rods. That reminds me of Link Between Worlds.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, we found Thick Fairy. We went nuts for the Thick Fairy.
Yeah.
Daisy had to do homework and then got back on for Thick Fairy.
Yeah, I went absolutely wild for Thick Fairy.
Oh man.
Well, there's several of those. Did you just find the one near Kakariko Village?
Yeah, we just found the one near Kakariko.
All right.
Yeah.
There's several Thick Fairies throughout the world.
Oh yes.
Hyrule. Yeah. So you'll get to meet a number of her sisters.
TJ, are you allowed to talk about the kind of folklore work you're doing right now, or some of the teaching you mentioned earlier?
The work I'm doing right now is actually kind of related to some things that I did outside of being a folklorist on the side for a lot of years. My cousins and we started a branding firm like in 2011 that is now defunct. We've closed shop, but I did that as a side gig, copywriting and brand consultation.
Oh wow!
So AFS is in the midst of a rebrand and designing a new website.
That's right.
Having all these really great conversations about what is AFS and what is it? What are our goals?
And so for people who might actually not know, what is AFS?
It's the American Folklore Society.
Hey, there you go. Oh, my favorite music. My favorite music coming up.
All right, we're gonna be quiet for that.
Yeah, reference to
Yes, it's some of mine too.
Look at this. No one on their Sheikah slates, just enjoying the moment and vibing. Amazing. You never see that anymore. Oh, Daisy, thank you for providing the link to everything you're mentioning in the chat.
Yeah.
It's so much fun to find these towers. Like, it's my favorite part of the game. It's like every time I unlocked a new piece of the map when we were first playing through, I was like, oh my god, there's more.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I was just
cool.
like, holy shit, there's just so much. Because I tried to, like, when we got this game, he was 9, 10 years old. This was the right game. I wanted him to play Skyrim really badly because he started to get into D&D and that kind of stuff. But Skyrim's a really complex game for a 10-year-old. It is.
Yeah,
and
it is.
There's just a lot of mechanics. And when we started playing this, I was like, this is Skyrim for everybody. Like, it's got all the things that I love about Skyrim. And it's Zelda, which is even better.
All right, this interests me as someone who played DS. The DS Zelda games there. Also, Zora River. This can only mean one. This can only mean one thing. Do you know what this means, Daisy? Daisy, do you know what that means?
What does this mean?
Daisy's not played a.
I've not played any Zelda games.
Oh man, am I gonna be able to make it there, TJ, or am I gonna die on my way?
No,
there?
you're gonna be able to make it there. It's you can go fight Ganon right now.
Well,
you can go find Calamity right now.
And you die. Unless I need RNG to spawn me a banana in the castle, and I'm good. I get it. But
well, wait, let's go find your bananas and your durians.
There you go. Go there.
Cannot believe that
all right,
with motion controls you solved that puzzle accidentally while you were talking about Metal Gear.
I was talking about Metal Gear. Highlight of my gaming career. All right.
All right. So you're talking about the recipes and stuff to bring this back to Foodways a little bit.
Always
in the gameplay, you will interact with NPCs who will ask you to help them find ingredients to make dishes that are specific to those regions that you are in on the map.
Sure.
Dishes that will help you overcome elemental damage, needs for extra stamina, things like that are going to help you along the way. But it's coming through the folklore of the NPCs and the foodways of that particular region. And there's things that you will only find. That you will only find in certain regions of this map. Have y'all found peppers yet?
Oh, yes. Love peppers.
Yeah, so you're only going to find peppers in cold regions, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
When you get to the Gerudo Desert, you're going to find something called a cool melon. And that, guess what? Helps regulate your body temperature and keep you cooler before you go and buy the cultural clothing of Gerudo Town so that you can not only pass as female.
I'm very excited about that.
You are also wearing clothing that is cooler for that region. There's so much great stuff in this game.
Okay, I've got.
What is this?
This might be.
Is this a fox?
Oh, it's our first fox.
Don't kill the fox. Don't kill the fox.
No! Oh!
I didn't kill him.
Oh,
I just hit him in the butt. I just hit him in the butt.
Foxes don't attack you.
Oh, okay.
Well, he wants this to be a hunting simulator.
There are plenty of things to do that with.
Fox isn't that tasty though, right?
Foxes will play with you if you are chill a little bit.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna ask kind of like a meta question, and it might take us too far out of the game, but I'm so curious what you think, TJ.
Okay.
So speaking of like the NPCs and foodways, I guess I'm thinking about the folklore that is generated by the game companies, right? So like the corporations creating the individual games, they're sort of like in-world folklore that they create as part of like expanding the universe. Skyrim has the same thing. Anything with like a huge world building.
I'm not staying here for long.
More horses.
Bye-bye.
Any like yeah, get out of there. Any like world building that went into the game probably has a fair amount of folklore, but then there's also like the emergent folklore that comes from us, like the player playing the game, especially when we're in these like expanded kind of open world games. What is the relationship? How do we describe those different layers of folklore? Because one, probably it's like, I don't want to use the term maybe folklore-esque is the way we would think about it.
I was gonna say this kind of reminds me of Robert Glenn Howard, electronic hybridity in a way, but folklorist is not a good way of looking at it.
What, I guess, is this anything? What do you think about this? Like,
hey,
these
TJ, what's
different
up
dynamics?
With this?
Well, there's, I think about too, like, okay, you start with the folklore of the people designing the game. Like, they're not.
Yeah.
They're and when we talk about, who created Zelda, it's the same guy that created Pokemon. It's
Yeah.
Miyamoto.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like you talked to, I don't know if y'all watched the Netflix documentary series on gaming, on video games. Have y'all
I
seen
did.
that yet?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Which one is it?
I think it's just called Video Games.
I thought it was called Game Over or something.
Game Over.
Oh, Game Over.
Yeah.
It's on my list. I haven't watched it yet, but it's on my list.
I think an ethnomusicologist recommended that for me. Yeah.
So spoilers, not really, but they're talking to
spoilers for real life.
They're talking about the development of Star Fox.
Okay.
Remember this, Dom?
Yes, this was so. No, this is perfect. I hope this was what you're going to talk about.
So they're talking about the development of Star Fox, and they brought in like this brilliant British designer to help them with the 3D rendering and all this, and so they hired these kids basically to come in and program, but they worked really hard, and Miyamoto came downstairs and he's looking at what they've done. He's like, it's not quite there yet. You know what? It's the holidays. Take a break, come back, and we'll look at this again. And over the holidays, apparently Miyamoto would visit like his towns. Like there's a particular shrine. In his town, and it's got these lovely crimson archways that you walk throughout the shrine.
Mm-hmm.
And he was struck by that design, and he figured out exactly what he needed to do to render 3D space in that game to make it work. And it was to create these gateways, just like the ones that he had witnessed in the shrine when he was going for his sort of meditative walk through the shrine. And also, ideally, I think the name of the shrine translated something fox or fox something.
Yeah, it was the shrine to the like Shinto fox deity. So
yes,
yeah.
That's right. So, he there he is drawing directly on, a bit of his own folklore, his culture's folklore,
mm-hmm.
and belief systems, and all of this in the design of a game that really had nothing to do. There's not really place in Star Fox. I mean, there's a backstory, but there's not a lot of the layers of story like there is with something like Zelda.
Yeah, Daisy, how much do you know about Star Fox?
I don't know a lot about Star Fox, but
what can we say? Like the Muppet Show, but sci-fi.
yeah.
Okay.
Pigs in space with frogs and rabbits and foxes and eagles.
Okay. Well,
yeah. Hey, don't.
Yeah,
you got the Falco last, buddy. That's Italian American erasure.
Well, and the interesting thing to me that like you're picking up on is this hybridity, right, between the game designers who have their own folklore translated into the game, which almost requires like an invented folklore, but it's not really invented. It's folklore-esque, right? It's pulling from their own.
It's pulling from stuff. Folklore. The best ones are pulling from stuff they already know about.
Right.
Yeah, and you could say the same thing about Skyrim. And then there's all of this like folklore that emerges from the game players that adds this whole other layer of
like player to player traditions. Yeah.
And just like we were talking about how everything is ladders. Like we began to make this joke on the stream, like everything is ladders.
Once I learned that I could climb anything,
that was really cool. And so we just climb everything, and that's great because and it's unique kind of to Zelda because in most games not everything is ladders. there are parameters to your world, but it's cool that
I've said several times, I've been playing Dragon Quest XI, and the story of that game is amazing, but the overworld is basically everything is hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like in this one with the climbing mechanics in Zelda and Breath of the Wild, the brilliant thing is like you'll be on a quest and you'll be in some mountainous area and you'll start climbing, and next thing you know, you're going down this, bad pun, rabbit hole, or bad analogy, rabbit hole.
Okay.
Yeah.
But exploring damn mountain range just because you can, and you're finding shit. It might just be like some of the little, cockroaches or whatever giving you seeds and that kind of stuff, but it's brilliant. It's a lot of fun. And I mean, I don't remember how many hours we logged the first time we played through, but when Eli and I were playing, we would take breaks where he couldn't play because like we alternate weekends with his mom, and so I would promise him, like, I'm not going to advance the game when you're not when we're not together, but I am going to go explore because I just want to see what's going on.
Oh yeah. You're not going to advance the story.
Totally do that with people.
And so I'd go.
This was Lake Hylia?
Find stuff.
Oh no, this is Lake Hylia. Sorry, continue, TJ.
It's all good.
What the?
Finding stuff, and wait till you can swim, and wait till you can, oh. Okay. Do you have any arrows? How close is that thing? Can you see it without the? Can you see it without? Oh, you could totally hit that. All right, Arch. Like, do your physics. Remember your geometry, Dom.
This is Trig.
Okay, the last stream, the whole time Dom was like, I hate.
Yeah, remember your trig. That's it. Yeah.
Oh my god, the last stream, the whole time Dom was like, I hate physics. I hate that this game still has physics.
Yeah, you gotta have the arch higher to get to it. If you hit it,
is he coming at me?
Hopefully. Oh,
so
you're so close.
Oh wait.
If you hit him, come on, you got this.
Oh my god.
Can I use regular arrows? Do I have to use regular arrows or what? Can I use fire arrows?
Yeah. Regular arrows are fine. Aim higher though. Aim above him.
Okay, well I'm out of regular arrows. I gotta go like good arrows, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, aim above him. Aim above him.
Yeah. Oh.
Come on.
Oh.
Party of four is out falling. Thank you.
How?
So why do you want to hit this dragon?
Because it's a dragon. It's like Shenlong or something.
Oh my god.
Okay, maybe.
Ow. Okay.
Way more arch than I think.
Oh.
Is he too far now?
Oh, he's too far away. He's going down a hole or something.
Can I? Someone's saying glide towards her. Am I that crazy?
Yes.
You
go.
can. Go. Do it.
Save and do it.
I need a new bow. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeet. So
let's do it.
Can I have the bow out while I'm gliding?
No.
Can he bring Krillin back?
Oh my gosh. This is so cool.
Is this the Bridge of Elden?
Oh.
Or it's Lake Hylia, you said.
Yeah, that's. There you go.
Oh my god.
All right.
I'm not gonna be able to hit this, am I?
No. They're a lot bigger than they look. So
nope.
Just know that you're gonna get this opportunity again. Not on this, just on this dragon. There's 3 others. Hitting a dragon with an arrow generally drops a scale, and the scales are worth a lot of money, a lot of rupees.
Wow.
So you can take the scales and trade, or you can use the scales. I think you can use them to make something. I'm trying to remember. Man, maybe somebody in the chat will remember. But I think primarily it's just like it's a really great item to barter with the merchants because you get a lot of rupees for it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
Also makes all the boosts from your food last much longer.
And speaking of food, so why did you tell me to come here in the first place? Where am I going?
You're gonna go get a durian.
You're going to go get a bunch of durian.
Where?
You're going to go southeast towards Faron Tower. Wait, which tower are you near? Okay, hold on.
I'm in Lake Tower. Oh, we saw a dragon in Lake Town. This is the Hobbit now.
Upgraded. We now play Hobbit.
Yeah, we've hit every every literary reference so far because we had Naga's bones right before you showed up. Oh, I feel ya. I reset the game after Ostension died.
Big worm.
Oh! This is Thick Fairy. This is Thick Fairy.
Yeah.
So when I jumped on, I heard just enough of Daisy talking about lichen.
Bobby.
Oh yeah. Do you do stuff with lichen? Have you connected with lichen?
I don't, but I was excited to hear about it because before I joined Foxfire, part of the reason I was up in this part of Georgia, I was working on a food hub project with the Food Bank of Northeast Georgia. We were developing a food hub program, so I was working with farmers in this area on food aggregation, like small farmers, to help them find better markets for their food, and to also find new sources of food for the food bank that wasn't the kind of stuff that food banks generally get, which is a lot of processed and high in preservative foods.
I worked at a food bank once. Yeah, I feel that.
One day we got a tractor trailer with these 5-gallon buckets of icing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my lord.
And they have to distribute that stuff. They have to.
Yeah.
It's messed up.
My food bank experience is the week after Thanksgiving, the amount of cans of cranberry sauce we got. Oh my gosh.
I can only imagine.
So many of the cans depict cranberries as something that grows in a tree. It's like people are up in a tree, but you can't see what they're picking. And I'm like, this is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. And then I finally saw one with a bog on it, and I'm like, oh, finally. Oh my god, we got a truffle.
You got a truffle.
What? Damn. I'm so excited. You know how many states this is illegal in?
That's a good one. Yeah, no, lichen is awesome. We actually had a question earlier about agroforestry stuff, and maybe TJ, maybe you can help me answer it because I think it's really interesting. The question was from Tommy, and Tommy says, "I'm super curious how primitive."
Shouts to Tommy for speaking of Tommy and food. Thank you so much for buying pizza last week.
Yes, thanks again for buying Dom some pizza because that was needed.
Clutch
to keep that going. But the question is, I'm super curious how primitive or advanced the agroforestry farming practices are. Are you how well versed are you in agroforestry? I know it's not your wheelhouse, so I can take this one if it's kind of off topic.
So are we talking when we talk about agroforestry, are we talking about growing trees like pines and things for paper, or are we talking about using the forest as a means of food agriculture?
We're talking about the latter, the non-timber. Well, so when I talk about it, I'm talking about the non-timber forest products. But I suppose, depending on how you do agroforestry, there could be...
Bone horse.
Oh my god, is that skeleton horse?
Yeah.
This is Minecraft. Okay.
Yeah, the bokoblins are out on their there's the dead bokoblins are out on their...
On the prowl.
Yeah.
Stupid horse, I just fell out of the Porsche.
Yeah, so when I talk about agroforestry, or at least specifically the work that we're doing with lichen, it's involving all of these different layers of farming and working within the forest to produce crops, and sometimes it's thinking of it as multiple sources of income based on the forest. That's a more sustainable form of farming.
This is the tower I'm going to, right?
Where's your arrow pointing? Show your map. Sorry. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to... Hold on. Keep talking. I'm going to get rid of one of these.
So the question's interesting to me because I don't necessarily think of it as quote unquote primitive or advanced forms of agroforestry. I think it's an integration of long-standing practices, and there is some level of what's called traditional ecological knowledge or indigenous knowledges that go ahead.
No, that's what I was going to ask. Is it kind of is it a part of, in some way, when we talk about biodynamic farming, is agroforestry kind of in that same family where you're collaborating with the existing ecosystems to...
I mean, that's the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's also that too. So It's hard because the ecosystem has changed so much over time
Yeah.
that like it's hard to think of it as something like past or present as much as it is just like what can be done, the practices that work right now that are proving to be more sustainable.
Right.
Or maybe that's the way I don't know. What do you think? Do you come across this in like foodways stuff? Like I'm thinking along lines of like traditional knowledge about forest products maybe is a way to even think about it.
Well, I think I caught the tail end too of you talking about ginseng, right? So
Yeah.
like there's a concerted effort to try and to not preserve, but to prevent the extinction of ginseng because it's a highly poached plant product. And then also the damn mushroom craze. Sorry for saying damn mushroom craze, but everybody's about foraging mushrooms.
Yeah.
And that's having a negative impact in some regards on, morals and chanterelles and things that are like highly sought after.
Yeah.
Because people don't know what the hell they're doing. They're just going out like, oh, there's a bunch of chanterelles, let me pick them all.
Yeah.
So the part that I got involved in when I was at Foxfire, we had some relationships with a couple local herbalists and foragers. One who's still a very good friend of mine and has been even since my food bank days. And one of the things that people did with the Foxfire books, even because there was so much information there, like how to identify ginseng, how to pick it, where to go.
Yeah.
But it didn't just do that for ginseng. It did that for a lot of medicinal and wild foods that you could find in Appalachia. So a lot of people utilize books like Foxfire and others as guides to take it upon themselves to go into nature and just like, feast, which is, great, except for when you have a lot of people doing it.
Right.
They're doing it in national forests. So a big part of what we were trying to do in our education was we would hold foraging workshops at Foxfire and really spend like the first hour or so having a conversation about ethical foraging and why you can't just walk into a forest and start picking whatever you want to pick.
Yeah.
And then also talking about, the idea of cultivating wild foods in wild spaces, but in a more controlled way, right? So I think that's probably like when you're talking about agroforestry, I picture that too. Like we were
Yeah.
propagating, wild herbs on Foxfire's ground so that we could have things to utilize in demonstrations and that kind of thing. And two, people were doing that with mushrooms and all kinds of different things. So I think the biggest question then for me is like making sure people understand the difference between agroforestry, which sounds to me like a intentional, planned propagation and cultivation of foods in a more wild setting, right? Versus foraging or utilizing the forest as a source of food in a scale that is detrimental to the ecosystem.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. And my work with them, I was hired not so much as I'm not the agroforestry person like running the project. I'm the person helping do the like visual storytelling, editing part of it. But
Cool.
It sounds like you may want to get involved with Lycan because they're doing a lot of cool stuff. I mean, I can introduce you if you want to some of the people who work there. Because it's a really cool project and there's lots of different layers to it too. There's also a project on water security and water safety, and they're trying to like help communities map areas of safe, clean drinking water, and try to do surveys, basically as an argue to the government to give money to like help with water quality infrastructure stuff.
Right.
But it kind of it makes me think of your work, with food security, right? It's kind of like the same thing, different food or different nourishment.
Beetle!
Oh my gosh!
Beetle's in this game? I love Beetle!
Yeah.
I love him!
Beetle have big pack.
Yeah, he'll trade with you.
Oh my god, I love Beetle!
Let's trade.
Let's do it. I'm so excited. Yeah, Beetle's from the Wind Waker and associated games. I have no arrows, and it's my favorite weapon. I'm doing whatever quest it takes to improve my quiver. I like
Improve that quiver.
I like duck hunting, medieval duck hunting simulator. It is a good game.
Yeah.
I have a feeling I'm in the sort of biome where a durian would grow anyway.
Yes.
You're getting close.
Kind of?
I'm getting close?
You're
Okay.
getting close. Yep.
This looks very Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
So, when you get to the tower,
Yep.
there's going to be...
Is this tower a ladder? Oh, it's looking like a ladder.
It is. Looks like a ladder.
You're going to see some Lazaros hanging out, and they're going to be, like, dancing around durian. And you're going to find so many durian.
Oh my
It's gonna be
god.
great.
Amazing.
I love the sounds.
I'll get there. I'll get there.
It's fun watching somebody else play, like, really for the first time, because it's like discovering it all over again. It really is.
Aw, thank you.
I'm not being cheesy. I'm being serious. This is like, oh my god, I'm so excited for you.
You can be both.
Totally.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
You made it. Watch
Is that-
out,
What color?
X-
Lightning?
it's XL cow.
Is this lightning?
What?
Yep, this is a lightning Poe.
Lightningy. Oh
Guess what?
boy.
If you beat him, you'll get the lightning rod.
Oh shit.
I like the.
Let's go.
Do we got the sand rod in this game?
Nope.
Oh.
Fire, ice, and lightning.
That is a
Oh
case.
boy.
That is a case.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Oh.
Yeah, you can't-
What? Wait, when did you save? When was autosave?
Couldn't be that long ago. Couldn't be that long ago, right?
I hope not. Oh my god.
Wow, I just kind of ran into a keys there. Oh yeah, I'm right here. What's happening?
Oh no!
How did that happen?
Oh.
I don't understand how I got hit. I guess he hit me.
All right, so this time,
Just sneak up the ladder or sneak up the tower.
yes, avoid eye contact. Do not look at.
Okay. Okay. I've
Okay.
played enough.
It's like
I should be able to do this. I've played enough Metal Gear.
This is a
That's
pro
what-
Can I
tip.
get like a stamina shroom
Pro
halfway
tip.
up or a stamella?
Yes, you can.
Okay. About to.
Go ahead and do
Oh.
that.
I got a lot of those.
Yeah, heck yeah. Eat them.
Nice. You were being a good Molly moocher.
Oh, do they need to be cooked?
It's not
Oh.
recovering hearts, but it should be.
Is it recovering stamina or do they need to be cooked first?
Oh yeah, James in the chat says they gotta be
Great.
cooked.
Oh, they
Oh,
do.
no.
Dang it.
Crap.
Oh,
All right.
what's that?
All right, we're gonna go find a fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just made it to the stable.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, lakeside stable. So it is.
Whoa!
You got a boomerang. Well,
On accident.
what we can
My inventory's full. Is it a sword?
what? Eat more apple.
No, I think it's telling me a boomerang is a sword.
Yeah, it's a melee weapon.
Mm.
Oh, that okay. Hopefully Excalibur comes out. Am I insane if I? Oh, wrong button.
Yeah, B. Just hit B. Just hit B.
Am I insane if I cross a river with ice?
Nope, that's the smartest way to do it because you're not gonna run out of stamina and drown.
If I Bobby Drake this river? Maybe Daisy and TJ should talk about something.
Yes.
I'm
We're
just
so-
laughing at this. Okay. Teacher, I have a question for you that I was thinking about while we were kind of running around trying to gather all these ingredients.
Okay.
And this is from so thinking about Foodways as it
Okay.
pertains to folklore and foodways, all these different parts of that. I think most people, when they hear foodways and folklore, they think about cooking, right? They think about, okay, what's the process to make the food? Or maybe they think like, why am I cooking this food? What's the food connected to? Why do we make this certain kind of food or whatever? But I'm interested in the even before all of that, which is how we get the things to even begin putting a dish together in the first place. So like the
I
gathering
like that
part.
question. I like that. The
And, like-
selection. The selection.
Yeah, the selection and the foodways before it becomes the meal, the ingredients part, and then all of the foodways that goes into that. I mean, whether it's agriculture, gathering, or shopping at the grocery store, or the choices involved. In your writing or work on Appalachian foodways, how does that kind of come into play? Or we could talk about Zelda too, like, cause see all this work we're putting into to get
Zelda 2
freaking
is
durians.
Zelda 2 is no one's favorite game, Daisy.
Yeah.
So there's a lot in that to think about, because there's
Yeah.
one of the best descriptions of what folklore is that I ever heard, and the person that said it, I think even he credited it as somebody else. But
Huh.
think of folklore as it's a negotiation of one's space and environment, like the way that we negotiate the world around us, right? And it's an environmental response, it's a sociological response, it's a community response, and the foodways piece is really heavy on that environmental, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when we talk about cultural foodways, we're talking about a group of people responding to their natural environment and discovering nutrition, nourishment, and sustenance from that natural space and from that environment. That is an extremely intimate relationship in a group of people and their surroundings. And that is probably one of the most fascinating.
TJ?
TJ?
Oh,
I
no.
might have lost you.
You still okay?
Hold
Last
Okay.
thing I heard was fascinating.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Weird. Okay. I'm worried that my AirPods are like crapping out on me because we've been on for like an hour.
Yeah, something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I might have to go to the ye old plug-in headphones.
We'll have a
Um,
break built in for that.
Yeah.
Sure
Alright,
hope
hold on
there
a
are no
second.
monsters in this little village. Damn, there they are.
So you heard me say fascinating.
Yes.
I think I was talking about the fascinating part of that relationship between people and their environment and food, right? And the intimacy of that.
Yeah.
And it's fascinating to me that, that exists, but it's also terrible to think that we've lost so much of that.
Hey, TJ, what's
Uh,
this?
Let me see.
What am I looking at?
Oh. It's something for you to discover. You got to go up there and get it.
And
Yeah!
you did it!
Yeah! Oh my god!
Wow. Nice.
Let's
there's
go!
There's usually 2 per tree. So if you slide around on that tree a little bit, there's probably another one hanging. And there should be a group of those trees around here. Like, you should find a couple of these trees.
Yeah. Oh, and the dragon's back.
Oh, snap. How are you on arrows? He's really close.
I'm pretty good.
Drop. Go get it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've got to equip a bow.
That's the dragon music. Get a good one. Yep.
Am I gonna run into these Boko boys?
Watch out
Do
for
it.
those
Do it.
stinkers.
Shoot the dragon. Shoot the dragon. Shoot the dragon. Shoot the dragon.
Oh,
You got it.
Did I do it? Did I do it?
Did you? Wait. Yes. Follow
Oh,
that.
it's on the top of the cliff.
It's on the top of the cliff? It's on the top of the cliff?
Yeah. That's funny.
God-
Well, everything is
God
ladders.
damn it.
So.
Well, yeah.
Well, anyway, look at all this work we're going to get this ingredient.
Well, we got the dang durian.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to make this, am I?
Well, that's going back to that Foodways discussion. Like, think of the reverence in a meal that you prepare, and sort of the way, like the layers of reverence that get added on based on the process that you take to get to that meal.
Yeah.
Right. So, like, it can be.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Don't.
It's raining.
Such is life.
Just gonna eat apples in shame over here. The reverence you go through what now, TJ?
So, like,
Anyway.
if you grow your food and you cultivate it and you harvest it and then you do something to prepare it, make a meal, those are a number of different layers of reverence. But even if you travel a little bit further to go to this market that you like, to pick out, a certain ingredient that you can only get at that one market, that's a layer of reverence in your food. And having that relationship with food is what makes cultural food so dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's folklore there's history there's these layers of reverence that I'm talking about, and where those things exist, you find other benefits that come out of that. People are living happy and healthier in ways that people who are not engaged in those kinds of food ways are living. I lost train of thought like 3 times in that, so that probably didn't come out as
Daisy,
well as
can you read what
Bubbly
Bubbly Like Soda just put in the chat? Because I think it's a good continuation of this.
I think I'll add 2 things to it, because Tommy starts first. And I understand it's because this is why we have a sort of interview segment that's not exactly tied to the game, so that way we can give you the attention that you deserve and your answers without getting distracted, because they're very interesting and this is a great conversation. But so Tommy added into the chat that this question made him think of ayahuasca and how, like, the quote verbatim, how shaman from South America, when asked how they knew how to combine the two certain plants to get the psychoactive effects the drug was famous for, they said something along the lines of the plant spoke to them. And then Bubbly Like Soda commented that this is value added by labor.
Yes.
And that this is why gifting or sharing food can be so meaningful.
Yeah, and that goes back to that intimacy, right? Like, that's one of the things I love about food and food ways is, to me, preparing a meal and sharing a meal are 2 of the most intimate things you can do with another human being.
Yeah. Oh, Mother Refrain, what's up, buddy? Thanks for the follow.
Even more so than, sex or whatever, like intimacy with it through food is very real. Like, nourishing somebody across the table from you is such a big deal.
I think there's a strong correlation as to, like, why one of those often leads to another. Why, like, cooking for someone on a date, is such like a impressive thing to do. Yeah.
Well, it's I think it might be my wife's favorite thing about me is that I cook for her all the time, because I love it. I love it.
Well, and to point out another thing about Dom and Steve in the chat, Steve says if you make a kick-ass sourdough focaccia from your own starter.
Oh, I did that last night,
Yeah, but the reason I mentioned that is because Dom, you do like a baking thing every week.
Every week,
with the guys,
me and my friend. Yeah, every week, me and the guys bake.
Yeah, and that's a form of intimacy and closeness, and
really
it's all
is.
About cooking. It's so cool.
We do tell each other that we love each other every week.
Aww.
So
this is good.
What does Mother Refrain say?
Mother of Frayne says, "What's good, Dom? I just finished watching the second rebuild of Evangelion movie. Shit was wild."
Nice. Oh, now we're getting my other great love, Mecha.
All right, are we perhaps ready for the people to take a break?
I think almost. Not
Almost,
right
okay.
now.
I know you're in a battle.
I'm in a battle with Matt was telling us about how colors indicate like the rank of bad guys, and this is a color
Yes.
I've never seen before, and yeah, the shit is
Okay.
wild.
TJ, I have a question for you, hot off the press. You're gonna solve a debate here for us. Do you think that these look like gremlins from the 1982 film? Because that's what I said to Dom, and he disagreed.
I disagree, heartily.
The Bobobkins.
I think it's only because of their ears that you think they look like gremlins.
That is the only reason. Well, okay, and early on,
Yes.
it's like somebody painted the gremlin a funny color.
Oh.
Okay,
They have tribal paints. These bokoblins.
Oh, that's so cool.
yeah.
Yep.
Do I need more than one torch? I'm gonna.
Always have one.
Oh, I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, there was a spoon incident. A flaming spoon
Hey,
incident.
I'm not. It was officially my first time malding on Twitch, and I'm not happy. I'm not happy about the level of malding I did on stream. The Silent Princess.
Is this Thick Fairy?
All right.
I hope so.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just lost where the durian tree was. That's what's happening right now.
How many spirit orbs do you have?
4? Yeah,
That's
I
all
think.
you've got right now?
I
You've
think
only
so.
done 4 shrines? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that
You got-
enough?
You got to get more hearts, man. And I guess part of it, that's why we're getting the durian, right?
Well, we're
That'll
getting a
help little
durian.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
I've completely lost where the durian tree was. And
Ooh, we got a question from Having Fun in the chat.
yeah,
How does intimacy and food work with hot dog eating contests?
I think it
Lots
is-
of question marks.
I think it's a what do you call it? It's a deliberate transgression, and that's why it's such a public spectacle. That it should be this intimate holiday like food. It should be 4th of July having a glizzy in the backyard, and instead it becomes people
Absolute
eating
carnage.
absolute carnage, and it's like look what I'm doing, huh? So I think it is like a kind of ironic rejection of intimacy in a way.
Oh,
Oh, and definitely intimacy through participation. I mean, they talk to each other like they're gustatory
Yeah.
gladiators. Yeah.
Bubbly Like Soda says food and foodways are a love language for sure. Also,
Definitely.
and yeah, intimacy formed through.
Well, I have and
participation.
durian. And
Is that
I'm-
enough?
I have
no,
and
you got it.
I need more than one.
You need at least 5.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh boy.
And I'm very lost.
um,
I cannot tell
Having-
you where I am anymore.
Having Fun also says, interesting. Does this work cross culturally with different foods? This transgressive foodways.
I don't know. That is something I haven't looked
And
into
our-
long enough.
Okay, so have you seen on Instagram or some other social media? There are whole accounts that are dedicated to people eating
Yes, I know. There's
Yeah.
like
mass quantities of food.
yeah, Big Belly in China, Mukbang in Korea.
Right.
I forget what the names are in Japanese, but there's two different. There's a designation. Of course, Japanese would do this. There's a designation between like endurance eating and speed eating. They have 2 different words for
That's
it.
right. That's right.
I'm trying to think
And-
about. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, TJ.
Manners.
It's and I don't know where that fits in, honestly, in the foodways conversation. Like, it's not something that I've thought about. It's an interesting thing to think about, though.
It's
especially,
something
like,
I've thought about enough that I don't want to give anyone the raw. Like I want to think a lot about it for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was thinking about if this is the case, like what the relationship between excess and intimacy is, or this kind of like,
Oh.
and like that's because
That is
there's
neat.
this whole other direction of like kind of American culture, but it's cross-cultural of just like gorging and eating so much food and having that be transgressive to intimacy. I don't know where this lies, but there's something about this relationship between excess and intimacy. I'm not sure what it is though. I'm not sure if they're like if excess leads to intimacy per se, but implying that like the opposite of that would
I would say that it spoils it.
Yeah, in some ways.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is why I love pomegranates, because you have to work.
That's not where I thought I was going.
You have to work for the satisfaction of the fruit to some degree.
Yes.
It takes a long time to, and this is TJ. You were talking about this earlier, of like the time it takes, the labor, right, that goes into choosing the ingredients and creating the dish. Like, and pomegranates take so long to peel. That's why they're not as popular as other fruits, or why people buy them for exorbitant amounts of money in grocery stores already peeled, I guess. But like for me, part of the reason I like them is because I took all that time to like sit and really think about my relationship with the food I'm about to eat in this kind of like intimate way, like intimate knowledge of the fruit.
Yeah.
I don't know what this means, but it's kind of the opposite of excess, where it's like
what did Bubbly Like Soda say earlier about labor?
Yeah, it's like the labor or the time that goes into the creation process of the food sharing, of the foodways, maybe, is the valuable part, where something like food eating contests, or maybe this like a culture of excess and food, crosses that because the food required very little labor comparatively to create. Is this anything?
I need to see that transcription.
Yeah, I need you to write that down. You say these durians
grow in the chat, someone.
Durians are going to grow in droves or in groves?
Yes, there'll be a couple trees, 3 or 4 trees together, 2 durian per tree.
Maybe these assholes never not respond.
That's one.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Not again. Oh, it's because you're by the platform.
Well,
you're
yeah.
In the camp.
All right, the chat is popping off. Bubbly Like Soda says, so many thoughts, so interesting to think through. Tommy says, excess historically meant wealth, which many people find sexy. That's kind of true.
That is true.
Here is Mario says, I like easy fruits like mandarins. That's a good point.
You're eating a mandarin right now, aren't you? I know what the fridge looks like, bro.
Having Fung says, transgression, excess, messiness, objection of eating contests also corresponds with sex, right? Which, Dom, I know you've kind of written about too before.
It is so hard to think about your dissertation while you're running from the goblins, but yeah, that goes into it a little bit. Absolutely.
Yeah,
and there's like kayfabe at eating contests, and like one of the historic all-time great heels is the woman who could eat the most. That's interesting. Yeah. She automatically became the Black Widow.
Yeah, right. And the sex and food intimacy parallel. And then Steve says, that's my love for gardening. It's my passion made tangible. Is like the time it takes to garden, which I think is this whole other interesting. This takes us back to that ingredient thing.
Oh, baby.
Because you're concocting, you're mixing ingredients too, because you have to get your soil right.
Yeah.
And that goes far beyond anything that most people think about when they think about what's involved in farming or planting something. There's a lot that goes into thinking about soil acidity and organic matter, and do you have nematodes living in there, and what do I use for my cover crops and all this crazy stuff.
I think if anybody asks me like what Foodways is now, or like what's like one thing really important to think about Foodways, is I'm gonna say it starts with soil or something like that, because it kind of does. I don't know. It's all this knowing a food so intimately from start to finish through cultivation as an ingredient, what the chemical components are that pair it with certain ingredients, the preparation, how that changes it chemically to then it being presented on your plate. That whole process of care is like so fascinating.
Yeah, and also because of all the variables that can come into play to completely ruin it.
Yeah.
I remember, so when I was teaching when I was in academia, the last tenure track job I had was at a 2-year college system in Metro Atlanta, and we worked really hard. I worked with the hardware administration, myself and a couple colleagues. We convinced them to allow us to build a 9,000 square foot community garden on the front of this campus.
Wow.
This Metro Community College.
Cool.
Yeah, and we had a really great first season of growing. It was an amazing experiential service learning community connection project that was outstanding. But I'll never forget the second year that we had that garden, because we got this crazy amount of rain that summer. And I don't know if you know what rain does to tomatoes.
Oh boy.
But our tomatoes tasted like water. They tasted like nothing. They were terrible. They would burst because they would get so much moisture. And we invested a lot in a really dynamic tomato crop. We were so excited because we got all these great heirloom varieties of tomatoes. We were growing Cherokee Purple and Black Crim and some Tiger Stripe and just, oh man, green zebras. We were so excited. And the plants were so healthy and they were coming in strong. But then the rains came and they just would not stop.
That's how I feel in this game.
On the fly, trying to figure out like better irrigation techniques and how we can divert water away from it. Can we dry these damn things out? And what are we going to do? And we just lost like this massive crop of tomatoes. It sucked for us. It sucked for the students. It sucked for the community members who had contributed. But nobody gave up, because that rain also led to, a bountiful crop, a happy crop of other things.
Mm-hmm.
That like water.
Yeah.
And we didn't feel, we felt a great loss though about this tomato. It was like losing a loved one. Like,
sure. You worked so hard. Yeah. You gave them like your blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah. And imagine if that was your everyday, like that's your food every day. Every day you're eating something that you put that much energy into. Every day, that's your choice for what you eat, is that something you put that much into.
Yeah.
And that was the story of human existence not 250 years ago.
Yeah.
We're not that far removed from it, but yeah, we are so removed from our food now in ways that our grandparents, I'm 43, my generation, my grandparents, their experience with food, even though I know them, I can call my grandparents and have a conversation with them on the phone still. They're in their 80s.
Yeah.
But their lived experience with food is so different than my lived experience with food. And there's only a difference of 40 years from when I was born and versus when they were born. Like, that's wild to me. And that's the story, like the story of the especially of the American food system is, it's a fucking tragedy. It really is. It's a, there's so much that we won't even get into the surface of things in a conversation tonight. But like, one of the things that I always feel that we suffer from in this country more so than other places, just nationally as a not to generalize, but collectively, is our loss of food culture. There are cultural enclaves, obviously, throughout the U.S. that have maintained, that are holding on to those, those foodways. But overall, like, we've lost so much of our connection with food. It's terrible.
Yeah, I think that's true. And just probably like Soda says in the chat too, like food studies more broadly is examining a lot of these like broader aspects of food systems where it's not so much about, or I mean, it was for a long time like agriculture based, right? But humanities food studies does capture these issues that you're describing here of like what are we losing and how quickly did it change and why and how do people adapt to these systems and stuff. That's so interesting. Probably like Soda says, I know as a millennial, I worry I'll never have the land or space to grow my own garden. It's become maybe a privilege to have these connections to land.
Yeah.
Here's a story from the Foxfire archive that I thought was really, it's always struck me. And part of it was I had the pleasure of working with this guy named Dylan Harris, who is a recent graduate from Clark University in Massachusetts.
Okay.
And he's now on faculty either at Colorado State or University of Colorado. I think it's Colorado State University. Is it the Buffaloes? I think that's the right one. And he was studying the intersection of climate change and storytelling, and the ways that people talk about climate change without saying climate change.
That's what I like to do.
Well, Dylan came down to Foxfire and was going through the archives at Foxfire and looking for things. And I was working on the cookbook at the time, and I'd come across some pretty interesting interviews that were related to what he was talking about. And one set of interviews was with people in this area, Western North Carolina, Northeast Georgia, that started around the 70s, where they're talking about how they could no longer preserve meat, cure meat in a smokehouse because the winters were getting too warm for that, right? So these are people that had grown up. They were adults. They were in their 50s and 60s, and they had.
What gives?
Rip.
You just got killed by a lightning dragon.
Rip. You got zapped.
Beautiful.
Rip.
You tell.
Let me see if I still have those durians on me.
They one guy or another had, they would butcher their hogs in November. They would make their hams and all that and pack it with salt and sugar, and they'd hang it in the smokehouse for the winter. And it would cure with all that, and they might use smoke later in the year, like in February or March, right before they pulled it. But they had to stop doing that because the winters got to where it was warm enough for insects to start to get out and fly and land in the meat and drop eggs and have larvae and and spoil their meat. Then we also had transcriptions and interviews of people talking about how there were new insects showing up in their gardens, and they were having all these problems with these certain insects that they had never had before because the climate was changing. And we follow the path of the armadillo, right?
Yeah, totally.
Things are, happening like that. So he was studying that, and to the person who just commented about, the fear of not getting the chance to farm in a garden or do something like that. I think that's not an unrealistic fear. When you look at just in the short, like when we did this interview, 76 was I was born in 77. So like it's in my lifetime that people up here were experiencing these dramatic changes to their food culture.
Yeah.
And the previous generation, they had to deal with livestock laws that prevented them from raising their hogs in the forest the way they had for generations. Livestock up here was primarily pork. The hogs would sort of be free range in the forest for the majority of the year, feeding on like chestnut mast, right? And truffle or whatever. And then they would be brought back in and fattened up right before slaughter. And then given more chestnut mast.
I was reading about the chestnut hogs in one of my classes.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah, it's really cool.
I have a little section about it in the Foxfire Book of Appalachian Cookery because it's fascinating.
Yeah, it's
And-
so interesting.
But then the state says you can't do that anymore.
Oh,
So
yeah.
so now we have industrialized agriculture where pork is raised in these huge farms that cause massive brown sites because of all the waste. And then up here, pork was replaced by poultry. And you want to talk about an environmental hazard? Let me take you into a chicken house sometime.
Oh my God, no.
Oh my God, yeah.
No, thank you.
I think about that a lot when people say like cage free. I'm like, you don't want to know what that means.
My best friend growing up, his uncle had chickens, and that was like one of our weekend jobs was going through and pulling the dead chickens out of the chicken house.
Fun, but necessary.
It's traumatic.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways. Or like when you go down the road and you see like tractor trailers packed with caged chickens that have never like that's their first time out.
Yeah. It'll make you think a lot about where your food comes from.
Oh yeah. And I'm glad people are thinking more about that, but without the grounding in some sort of like without that cultural currency of food.
Yeah.
The impetus to really maintain an environment or maintain a process just isn't there. It's not the same. It's just not there the same. A lot of our food culture in the United States now is so much really less food culture and more foodie culture, right?
Yeah. Consumer culture. Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
And there's all kinds of nasty things happening with foodways and appropriation that affects the people who actually, an example I put in the book was like oxtail. Like we're raising the price of oxtail because it's now like this popular, foodie dish. It's like skirt steak. That's another one. Like everybody started doing skirt steak. Like 5 years
I
ago.
noticed.
I hear this about ramps.
Yes,
ramps.
Oh, God,
Ramps.
God.
It's another one.
And that was the build up to ramps. So
Nailed it.
Yeah.
They're selling ramps at Whole Foods.
Yeah.
They are?
Yeah. It's wild, yeah.
Quite pedestrian that's quite town mouse for the city mouse grocery store.
It's stinky greens.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't want those things when I was a kid. I don't want them now. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Fair.
It's just not. Y'all could have them, but it's just another. It's a curiosity. It becomes a sideshow. It becomes a curiosity or whatever, where people are like, we're eating ramps just like those folks up there do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So TJ, what do I do with this? What do I do with this now that I found it?
All right, you have. So you can sell it or can use it to enhance one of your armor sets or one of your clothing sets.
Amazing.
I think, yeah.
The you said the Guardian's Champion's tunic?
The Champion's tunic, yes.
Yeah. TJ, I've got 3 durian. Where can I find some more?
Honestly, we've got to get you into that tower.
Got to get me into that tower. And what was keeping me from getting into the tower earlier?
Stamina.
Yeah. Yeah.
So do these bokoblins have a campfire?
No, where we were headed was there is a horse ranch. I can't even talk right now. There's a horse stable that is just to the east or just to the southeast of where you were at the tower.
Okay.
So it's on the banks of Lake Minnetonka. On the.
Do I need to purify myself first?
You should definitely purify yourself.
I have you probably can't see, but I have Purple Rain hanging on the wall right behind where my head is.
Do you really?
I
That's
do.
Amazing.
Well, I swap out the albums behind me. Right now it's a Prince formation. I've got Purple Rain, Ice Cream Castles by the Time, and then I've got Sign of the Times and a Wendy and Lisa album. So this is my Prince formation on my wall right now.
So what are your thoughts on Jay and Silent Bob's whole like time moment in Clerks 2 where they like just go off about how great the time is?
I mean, like
is that the time for you too?
I mean, a little bit, because like it turned like the time into like oh, hold on. Mal the Refrain says this bridge here. Is it this bridge here that it's near? That might be true. But
I also got.
It turned the time. It turned the time into like like a meme. You know what I mean? It was like an inside joke a lot of people had. And before I knew Prince, I knew the time from that movie.
Can we talk about how every trip that I did from Salt Lake to Logan in Utah during my master's program, when we were going through the mountains, we only would play video game scores, specifically
Incredible.
Witcher 3.
Powerful energy right there.
Yeah, Witcher 3, Skyrim we would do sometimes. We would sometimes do the folk songs from, is it Dark Souls? No, what's the no? It's
no.
It's not Dark Souls. What am I? Death.
Assassin's Creed.
No, well, so we would also definitely listen to Assassin's Creed.
So what can I? So what's a good stamina dish other than just all my stamella shrooms?
Just take 5 mushrooms and put them in a pot.
All right, we're doing this.
Look at how cute.
Haters
I love
are
the
gonna
overflowing.
say it isn't real.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of excess, I love how your arms are overflowing with ingredients every time you grab them.
Daisy, have you not been to Magfest? Oh, because I guess the other side of the country, probably.
Okay, yeah. so that skewer right there alone will get
me to the top of the tower. Well, what else? Yep. What else can I cook?
Oh, wait.
What else can I cook here?
Let's cook some stuff.
All right, let's cook. We're here. We might as well, right?
Well,
right.
Yeah. What else can I cook? Let that boy cook.
Let me see what you got here. All right. Let's start with something simple. Go down bottom. Oh, okay. Grab 1 pepper.
1 pepper.
Actually, make it 2 peppers. Make it 2 peppers.
Okay.
Get one of those steaks.
Well, I got this one, and I got like prime rib or whatever.
No.
Okay.
Get that one. Yeah.
Okay.
One of those, then go over to your next screen. Get a piece of rock salt. Go back 1 more.
Rock salt.
Down.
There it is.
Rock salt. Yep.
And
cook that shit.
Cook that shit.
Cook that shit. Get that shit.
Now
what is it gonna be? Bulgogi?
Yeah, Luomi's a purple rain.
This is my favorite meal.
Spicy salt grilled meat.
Yes, because I love everything that stands for.
Yeah, sure. What's something I can make with milk?
Oh, do you have wheat?
No.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure, but I don't think I've seen wheat.
Where are all of your
we found a hardy radish, I think right before you got on stream. Is that what it's called? A big hardy radish. We found one of these right before you got on.
Yeah, you can do like oh, man.
Can you do anything with like milk and pumpkins? Make like a kind of pumpkin soup?
Pumpkin soup?
Yes, possibly. Do that. Grab the pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Grab a honeycomb.
Oh, honeycomb.
Yep.
Oh, we making some glazed squash tastiness here.
Well, no, with the milk, it's going to be more like a bisque.
Like a bisque, yeah.
I feel like it needs something else.
Like an acorn or what?
An acorn. Yep.
This is just Foodways people hanging out. All right, these 4.
Yeah.
Mal the Refrain says, speaking of The Witcher, I'm slowly learning how to play Toss a Coin to Your Witcher on bass. And I'm feeling very Yasker energy.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God.
Yes.
When that show dropped, that song was just it was insane. It was crazy. And then we went to Magfest and DJ Cutman played at Magfest and played his remix of Toss a Coin to Your Witcher, and the place went nuts. It was
That's
like
awesome.
days after it was like a week after the show dropped. It was insane.
Oh my god.
What's another thing we can make?
Here's a simple one. Where's your fish at again?
Let's see. I've got Hyrule bass. I've got Staminoka, and I've got Mighty Porgy and Armored Porgy.
All right. Which one? Which were the? Do an Armored Porgy.
Mm-hmm.
With a hearty radish.
Oh.
Big hearty radish.
Big hearty radish.
Sure.
Okay.
Add your rock salt.
Add rock salt.
And then what mushroom do you have? A rock shroom?
I got an iron shroom.
Oh, iron shroom. 2 of those, baby.
Two of those.
Hell
all right.
yeah.
Oh, look at all this. Look at him. He looks overwhelmed.
Hell yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Wait, you gotta get the camera all zoomed in good. This is a real cooking show. Whoa.
Salt grilled fish.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Look at those hearts. Look at those hearts.
Ooh.
Let's make one more before we go to the tower. Is that good?
Yeah.
Let's see. Is there something I'm dying to cook with?
Let's get weird.
Okay, let's get weird.
Go all the way over to the right.
There's frog.
No, one more over. Sorry. You've got a snail somewhere.
Oh, do I have a snail?
Yeah. Go to your hold on.
Is it this?
There it is. Yes. Grab that.
No.
Some salt. Let's see. Do you have any herbs? No.
Do I have any herbs? Hyrule herb?
Oh, Hyrule herb. Yeah. Just those 3 ingredients.
Those
Try
3?
that out. Yep.
Okay. Ooh.
I don't even know what a yellow heart is.
Full recovery.
+3. All right. Now, get your 3 durian fruit. Let's go ahead and cook them up.
Cook up the 3 durian fruit right now? You don't need 5?
Yeah, just cook it. You're gonna get like 12 when you get up once you get up there. But what you need to do is make sure you don't die.
Yeah.
So cook all 3 of those.
Just like that?
Yep.
Nothing.
Perfect. Do it.
Ooh. Smell good. Ooh.
That's a +12 temporary heart.
Oh.
Wow.
When you get the 5 durian fruit, you're gonna get a +20.
Let's go.
Whoa.
Or we're gonna find more durian. You're saying?
Yeah. This is it.
Oh, do I have to do some of this shrine? Or not the shrine, the stable, or just I know how to get back to it at this point.
Yeah, it'll be on your map.
It'll be on my map now. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't portal there. Like
you got to find a shrine nearby to portal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eat these right now?
No, I'd wait.
Wait. Okay. But and then what's my what am I eating? Ooh. Energizing mushroom skewer when I get to the top of the tower, right?
Milk banana thing.
Wait.
I'm like thinking of smoothies.
Wait, can I wait, one more thing I'm thinking. Isn't there a fast mushroom?
Yes.
Do I have it?
No.
Okay.
It's a rush shroom.
Rushroom.
I think you might have with that purple one. No, down. Those are rock shrooms, aren't they? Next to the sapphire. What is that? To the right.
One more. Oh, too far. To purple.
This?
In the middle.
In the middle.
No, down.
Rushroom.
That. Yes.
Yeah. I should make something so I can climb the ladder faster, just in case I don't kill the Poe, right?
Oh, sure.
Sure.
Yeah. Where is my pot? Don't clip that.
It's already been clipped.
Okay, what's I'm gonna make with this? I'm thinking.
All right,
just 2 of these.
I would just make a skewer.
Just a bunch
do
of
2
mushrooms?
just those, like all of those.
Oh, just all of them. Okay,
Like-
let's do it.
If you're looking for a simple boost like that, yeah, just go with like all of one thing, like we did with the durian fruit.
Let's do it.
Nice.
All right.
Hasty.
All right, let's get back to this tower then. I love how the stable music is like very close to being a Pona song. It's got that da 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 like leitmotif in there.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Like I think I told you that when we were on Discord the other day. That was my Zelda, my first Zelda. So that'll always have a special place in my heart.
There's your tower.
There's my tower, yeah. Will I have my
TJ,
dishes?
Where would we
But
be
maybe-
without your culinary skills?
All right, cool. You're all right. Don't do anything. You still got like 3.5. Don't
Okay.
eat anything right now. Yeah, leave that alone for now.
Don't eat anything right now?
Nope.
But I gotta kill this. This guy.
Yeah, but none of the food that you have left has the temporary hearts,
Oh, that's right.
so you just be wasting it.
Is this something I can turn off here?
Is what? Oh.
The motion. Yeah, you should
Yeah.
go to the options, I think.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Electrobat.
I hate it. He's following me. Why is he following me?
Wants to get you.
Oh, I hit myself.
Oh crap.
Did I get the bat at least? I think I got the bat.
I
Yeah.
think you did.
Yes.
All right, go hit him now. Go get him. Beat the crap out of him. Do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh crap. Oh.
Okay,
Yeah!
that one's so much better that time. That one's so
That
much
was
better
so
that
much
time.
better. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta play again. That was very good.
Okay. Holy crap.
Wow. Okay.
So
You got
much
this.
better. What's this? Ooh, nice. Key swing.
Ooh.
Okay.
you eat those?
Okay. Now we're climbing a tower. This feels like
You need some monster parts.
it feels like we did it.
good.
It feels like we did something on the stream today.
Yeah. Luomi asks if electrobats are considered a renewable energy source.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You heard it here.
Now, do I eat this when I get to the red or what?
Yeah, as soon as you stop, it'll stop moving. So, all right, now, pause.
Got it.
Snack.
Oh.
Nice.
Will it be enough? Holy crap! All right, can you move to the right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you can stand on one of those.
Yep, you're gonna make it to that one of those.
Yep.
Just keep going straight up. Yep. Good. Deep breath. It's a slow burn.
I was like, this is like I'm getting coached rock climbing, like in the gym, or I'm trying to like climb the ladder, the horrible rope ladder.
All right, drop down. Yes.
Straight
Nice.
Deep breath.
up. Straight up.
Now you don't get in a hurry. 'Cause you've got just enough to get up this
We
last
got it.
part.
Yeah, we got it.
Nice. This is Ninja Warrior.
Oh my God, Mount Midoriyama.
Yeah.
Beautiful Mount Midoriyama.
Ah, gorgeous.
Okay, you see that plateau that's right there next to you,
Yeah.
to the right? That's where the durian fruit is.
Really?
Yep.
There's assholes over there.
Lazalos. There's Lazalos. Lazalo assholes over there.
Can I grief them from the tower or what?
If you want to, they're weak as hell.
Oh, they are?
Not. Yeah, they're the green ones.
Oh, okay. I technically haven't fought one yet.
Do you have a shield?
Not on me,
Yeah.
but yeah, I have one.
Yeah. Make sure you have a. Always fight with a shield. You know.
It was I unequipped it for electricity. Like
Do you
if
have a bomb arrow? Do you have a bomb arrow?
No. Don't have a bomb arrow. That sounds fun.
You can just fly over there and kick their ass. You got
Yeah.
I'm thinking, like, will this hit or what?
You can do it.
this. It'll freeze that one.
And then I can fly, and I feel like I can fly over safer.
Yeah.
Bonk.
All right, let's do it. Oh, style points. There we go.
Oh, that was poggers.
Hardy Durian. Oh. They crave the stonky fruit. Yep.
Don't let him get.
Where? I spanked him.
Good.
Bonk.
All right. So there's those durians on the ground, but if you look, once you look around,
Yeah, there's durians. These are the durian trees. I already recognize them.
Yep. This is an endangered durian grove. This is where our work begins.
Can I plant more? Can you plant in this game?
If they had that mechanic in here, I would never leave this game.
You would never save the
That would be
princess.
so cool.
Are there 3 in a tree or 2?
Usually just 2.
One. I felt like there was just one. Yeah, there's a fairy at that lake. It's a thick fairy. No, one of our members on the Saturday stream, one of our Folkwise production team people, was talking about how she knows nothing about this game, but for years all of her friends have compared her to, quote, the thick fairy.
Like independently a lot.
And then we saw it and we're like, oh, Carrie, this is you as a blonde.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this tree looks to only have one.
They all the fairies look different if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
They're not twins. They're yeah.
Yeah,
Man, we need to
siblings.
we need to take this footage and make like an ad for the what is
Public
what's our NGO called? the Durian Reclamation Project.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
That would be so good.
Beautiful.
And we can include your absolutely beautiful freezing then landing destruction. Your poggers move.
Look. I don't know what I'm doing in this game, but I understand what's sick and what isn't.
Yeah.
Is that all of them? Oh, here we go.
Oh no. Well, what stays true to our motto? Everything is ladders.
Oh, okay. Folkwise
Until the end of the game.
Everything is ladders. That's the new I forgot. As of Saturday, that's the new channel motto. Everything is ladders.
Everything is ladders.
Even when we're playing Hades, somehow everything is a ladder.
Yeah.
Is that have I harvested? Is that all the durian trees?
How many are you holding right now?
11.
Yeah, I think that's right.
It's pretty good.
Cool. Nice.
Yep.
Oh.
Is that another, oh,
Is this on a?
make it even
Is
12?
this an offering?
This looks like a.
All right, so yes, and if you go to the other one and drop it, you can pick these up later, like in
Okay.
a minute. But just go to the other. No, don't pick that one up. Go to the other one and drop a durian fruit in the same spot.
Oh my lord. We're really
Oh,
doing
it's nothing.
this.
It's
Oh
nothing that.
boy.
It's nothing that exciting. Yep.
Oh, it's one of the, one of these assholes.
Oh, one of these
Oh
little
god,
guys.
I've been tricked again.
Every time you are tricked.
Every time I'm not excited to see you.
All right. So have you met thick broccoli yet?
Yes, I've met thick broccoli.
Yes. I love thick broccoli.
Okay. Thick broccoli is important.
Yeah.
Thick broccoli is important, but he's some sort of like I don't know, like prankster who's like, here, touch this poop for me. he's like a, I don't know, he strikes me as like a sort of like Forrest Tom Sawyer. He's definitely on on last week's tier list where we went on on the magical helper to trickster. I think he's to the right of Joe Biden on the trickster figure scale.
he's Tom Bombadil of
Oh, he is Tom Bombadil.
Excuse me.
We're really out here just getting durian before I've been to like my 5th shrine.
This is the way you big brain the game, where like you just do all the stuff that you just listen to somebody who's played the game like forever tell you what you're supposed to do and have no idea why you're doing any of it, and then learn later.
I have some of an idea. All right. Well,
do you, Rain? Spoon torch?
Well, I think I'm gonna save TJ.
Yeah.
And I will. You said it's past your bedtime. I will let you get out of the car and go to sleep. But thank you so much. This was an amazing. This is an amazing stream. It was a amazing interview.
So I felt like I could get rambly.
It was all good. It was all good. Really.
It was all awesome, and it led to so many questions. And we appreciate you staying on, just staying up with us. You're the guest who's lasted the longest on the stream so far. So thank you so much for hanging out with us and just spending time gaming a little bit. Did you get further along in your own game?
Yeah, well, I got the durian fruit, which is what I was hoping to accomplish, and
nice.
then I can go get my 3rd divine beast. So I'm looking
forward
to
that. Everybody in the chat, everybody still in chat, give TJ either like a thank you or a GG, and
GG.
Yeah, GG's.
And thank you so much for coming out to Folkwise Live. Yeah, we gotta have you back for more Zelda shenanigans one of these days.
Absolutely, and when you decide to do a Folkwise Fortnite squad up.
All right.
Thanks
Night,
so
TJ.
much.
Thank you so much.
If you want to keep playing, you can. But I'm gonna hop off, and so you're just gonna be on.
I'll try to be quiet. Okay, I'll give you a little bit more.
Be quiet for Mario.
Let me find Ostension. Let me get back to
find
Ostension. I'll get back to Ostension. Okay, Daisy.
I'm hopping off. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Find Ostension.
Okay, I'm gonna be nice and chill and quiet. Let's find Ostension, chat. I realize, I do want to make sure I get back with our narrative appropriate horse. Where's the stable? I will give Ostension like a hearty scritch behind the ears. I'm gonna find Ostension. Try to get out of the jungle. And save the Durians. And I can hear the Epona music. I did hit a load screen. Okay, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. At least I get to find Ostension. Hey, buddy. Thought you could hide from me, right, buddy? There you are. Okay, friend. Aragorn also lives through that, by the way, I will say. Oh, current. Shit. Link also throws open double doors like Aragorn in Return of the King. It's fucking incredible. Yeah, I'm well acquainted with this island. Do I have to like move this a little bit? Wait, did it like spawn in the boat? How do I get it? What the hell? So, I think it might be in the boat. Oh my god. It's on the raft. What the hell? Can I break the raft? Oh my god, it's stuck. It's really stuck. Haha. I did it. Cryonis also would have been good. I did it. Hey, bud. This is already hard enough. I can't imagine master mode. Oh, that's so cool looking. Holy shit. Holy shit, I love it. Yeah. That's dope. What is this music? Oh my god, do I get to meet the Birdman? The Birdman who does the canonical Legend of Zelda music? I've wanted to meet this Birdman for so long. Oh my god, I'm so happy I get to meet this Birdman. Yeah. I love you, Birdman. You're so cool. Oh. Yes. I like the Wind Waker Rito because it looks like they're wearing like a Halloween costume of a bird. Cass, you're a folk singer. Oh, I love you. Horse riding in this game is so good. It feels, you know, it feels like I have to work with the horse, and it's not just faster running. And I think I'm going to call it a night. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night right here. Me and Ostension back in Hyrule Field. So, I got this cool Zora spear. It's pretty awesome. I look like N64 Ganondorf. It fucking rips. Yeah, feeling fucking good. Let me save it. And yeah, thanks everyone who stuck around for the end of Folkwise. For this Zelda cooking show. Even when it wasn't Zelda cooking anymore. And hey, this was a fun day. TJ was such a good guest. And I'm glad I got Ostension out of the jungle. And I'll see everyone next Tuesday. Chat, you're lovely. I love you all. Thank you so much for coming to this. This has been so much fun. Just since we started doing it, I've had so much fun doing this.